the Jack Carson Show. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting now Carson's Colgate Circus, the mightiest show on earth, featuring the most spectacular acts of daredeviltry ever assembled under the big top. With Melissa, the spinning girl who spins in midair without a net below. Look at her up there. And Natalie, who supports herself in midair with her teeth. The amazing Honey Brothers, who ride a bicycle high over our heads. And all supported and balanced on the mighty shoulders of the one and the only, the great Jack Carson.
Thank you. Now I'd like to have you meet the members of tonight's cast. I guess we'll have to make a few changes tonight. Okay, boys, let's hustle it up. We got to get the show on. Give it a hurry it up, will you please? Ladies and gentlemen, our first act tonight.
Hey, Freckles.
At the...
What's this? Come on, are you trying to cause trouble around at the theater?
No, I'm just trying to get the show on.
What's
That's
this?
all.
Come on, hustle it up, fellas.
I'm just trying to...
I'm trying to do a job backstage, clearing the debris away, and you come on, come on, hustle it up.
I'm just trying to get the show started, that's all.
We can't hustle it up because Tom got a bad saccharilla.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know
That's
that.
why we can't. We got a union, you know.
I'm sure you have,
Well, what
yeah.
are you saying? Getting all excited for?
I'm not getting
Yeah,
excited.
you're getting all
I'm not
excited for
I'm not
nothing.
excited at all.
All we asked is a little cooperation. Is that too much to ask?
A little what?
A little cooperation in the theater here.
Well, I like cooperation as well as anybody.
Why don't you give us a little
I'm trying to-
cooperation? What
I'm
are you, a big movie star?
No, I'm
Come
just trying to
on,
get...
hustle it up, hustle it up. Every man got a job to do in the theater here. You do your job, we'll do our job, and everything will be okay, okay?
Okay.
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 We got a union, you
You
know.
told me about that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of things. I never seen nothing like that.
For our first act this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple of kids who are currently appearing at the Paramount Theater in New York City. I just saw them yesterday. I got a big kick out of them. I'm sure you're going to. Bud and C.C. Robbins. Here they are. Variety show, it might be a good idea if we had a little variety. So with that idea in mind, I thought maybe if you'd sit still for it, I'd like to do a few card tricks, being an amateur magician of sorts. So, Sid, before we start, could I have number 2 camera, please? I say, Sid, could I have number 2 camera, please?
Hey, Tallulah. What are you trying to do? Take over every job in the theater?
No, I just asked for the number 2
First of all, it's a, come on, hustle it up,
No,
fellas.
no.
Knock on the number 2 camera. What are you, power crazy or
No,
something?
no, I'm just trying to get the number 2 camera.
We
that's all.
got a man for every job in the theater. Remember this? That no one man is indispensable. Just remember that.
Indispensable?
Yeah,
I'll
you
remember
can
that,
go
yeah.
and we can go and we got a union and let's cut out some of the confusion around here.
The what?
Confusion!
I don't want any confusion. I just want cooperation. That's all I want.
I ask is a little cooperation.
I'm trying to cooperate.
You're doing everything in the theater. Why don't you get me orchestra and pick up one of them instruments or something? You're blowing up.
No.
Why don't you pick up a saxophone or a clarinet or something? You pick up one of those things.
A clarinet?
Yeah.
I don't like clarinets. I'd rather play a trumpet or a trombone.
Well, how do you play? A what?
A trumpet or a trombone.
You know, if you spent a little more time in school instead of making a fool of yourself out here, you wouldn't talk so crazy. Let's go, Tom. I can't stand it.
Well, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to do a few card tricks for you. Now, the average magician has an assistant. I don't have any assistants, so I'm going to have to ask for the assistance of some young man from the audience. Any young man at all. It doesn't make a difference to me who it is, just some young man. Any young man at... Any... What's on your mind? You what? No. You're not supposed to come from back there. You're supposed to come from out there where the people are. Suppose you think that's funny.
You said it would be.
Never mind. Now, the idea is that you and I are going to do some card tricks.
But I don't know any card tricks.
Well, that isn't quite the idea. The idea is I'm going to do the tricks. You're going to help me. You're going to be my aide, my assistant, my auxiliary, my stooge. Now, first of all, you take a card.
But I don't want a card.
No, first of all, you take a card.
I don't want a card.
Look, it's part of the trick. You have to take a card, otherwise you cannot do the trick. You must take a card.
Any card?
Any card.
Any color?
Any color.
Any number?
Any number at all.
Okay, I'll take the ace of spades.
Yeah. No, you haven't quite got the idea. See, when I say take a card, I mean you take a card out of the deck. You remove it from the rest of the pack, you see? You don't stand there like a stupid idiot and say, I'll take the ace of spades. Now, you take a card. You take a card. Of course, when I say take a card, I mean tonight. Now, you take a card. There we are.
Oh, look, I got the ace of spades anyway.
No, you haven't quite got the idea yet. You take a card out of the deck and you look at it. Then you don't tell me what it is, I tell you. Now, do you see? No, he doesn't see. Now, look, follow me carefully. You take a card out of the deck and you look at it. Then, now carefully, follow me.
You don't tell me. I tell you. Say that again.
All right, I am patience itself.
You don't tell me. I tell you.
No.
I don't tell you. You tell me.
Say that again.
I don't tell you, you tell me.
Now you got it. Now we're starting from scratch. Okay, you got it? Okay, take a card. You don't tell me, I tell you. Here we go. Take a card, please. Any card at all. Show the card to the audience, if you will. Place the card back in the deck. I give the deck a thorough shuffling. And to show I do not retain control of the cards, I'll cut them once, twice, 3 times. Nothing could be fairer than that, all right? I will now produce your card. Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Was that your card?
I'm not supposed to tell you. You're supposed to tell me.
No. Look, I'll explain it to you again. You take a card out of the deck, you look at it, you don't tell me what...
I didn't tell you.
I didn't say you did. Up to now, you're doing fine, and I'm proud of you. But from now on in, it gets a little tougher. When I tell you, mind you, when I tell you, then you tell me whether I'm right or not.
Oh, I see. It's a trick.
The trick, if I ever get to do it, you take a card. Take a card, please. There you are. Show the card to the audience, if you will.
They've seen it before.
Place the card back in the deck. Again, I give the deck a thorough shuffling. This time I cut the cards once. I will now produce your card. Well, this has got to be it. Tommy, is this your card?
I got it right there.
Thank you. So much for Card Tricks. We are very proud tonight to be able to present to you the television debut of a very charming young lady who's rapidly becoming a very big name in the theatrical circle. She's a star here on Broadway and is now carving a niche for herself in the cinema as a rapidly rising and a very brilliant young comedian, Miss Betty Garrett is here.
Faraway place with strange sound and names have always held magic for me. But a new one I find taken hold of my mind. It's a place I know I've really got to see. I want to go to Boca Chica. Don't even know its claim to fame. I know I'll take the first occasion to go there on my vacation, 'cause I just like the rhythm of the name. I think they named it Boca Chica because it sounds like a conga drum. And lots of natives loud and rockers who were shaking their maracas, drinking Coca-Cola in the sun. I'll probably find it's at the North Pole, although it sure sounds tropical to me. It may be deep in the heart of Texas, or it may be at the bottom of the sea. But oh, that name will drive me crazy. I think that I will go insane, 'cause I keep hearing Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica, running round. was walking down the street one day, my high heels clicking on the pavement. What did my high heels say? Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica. I was riding in a train one day, the wheels going round with the cross ties. What did the cross ties say? Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica. I was riding in the train one day, the windshield wiper on the windshield. What did the wiper say? Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica. Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca. Boca Chica, 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 Boca Chica, Chica, Boca 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 Chica I'm gonna buy myself an atlas and find a man who owns a yacht. We'll set our course for Boca Chica. It doesn't matter if we find the place or not. But until then, I'm driving me crazy. I'm gonna need psychoanalysis. Cause I keep hearing Boca Chica, Boca Chica, Boca Chica. Won't someone kindly tell me where it is?
Pleasure to be able to present somebody to an audience you're sure they're going to enjoy, and I find myself in that very happy position at this moment. We have with us next the star of the great Broadway musical success, Guys and Dolls. Of course, you know who I mean. My very good friend, Robert Alda. Come on out here, Bob. Let's give him a nice hand. Shall we?
Hi, Jack.
Bob, it's awfully nice having you on the show with us tonight. What are you going to do? You're going to sing a couple of songs from Guys and Dolls?
Well,
I think the folks you like that, wouldn't you, folks? Huh? Okay, smile. So, Bob, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, wait a minute, Jack.
Yeah.
Before you go, I've been standing in the wings watching this show up to now, and I have a little suggestion to make that I think may help the show.
Oh, my gosh, Bob, anything to help the show. You know I'm open to suggestion.
Well, fine. You see, I thought it might be a good idea if I took over as master of ceremonies.
Yeah. What?
You know, MC telephone.
I know what you mean.
Wait, you don't mind, do you, Jack?
No.
I mean, it's all right, isn't it?
It's perfectly all right. You just go ahead and do any darned old thing you want to, Robert Alda.
Oh, he's so jealous. He just can't take it. But I'd like to try a little song for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a song, well, I remember when I was just a little fellow, my mother used to sing it around the house. It's an old Italian folk song, and for those of you that don't understand all the lyrics, I'm sure you'll recall the melody as one of your all-time favorites, O Marie. Well, thank you. Well, it's very nice to see that I have a few of my paisans here tonight. Very good, because my gumbar is upstairs. How are you, gumbar? Okay, Carl, O Marie, please. Quando sono diverse per te, fammi dormire una notte abbracciata con te. Quando sono diversa per te, fammi dormire, muddy, way muddy. Can't you see what you're doing to me? My heart is broken, all because of those words you have spoken. Way muddy, way muddy. Quando zona ci versa per te, fammi dormire, quei mari, Well, thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've really been wonderful. We'd love to do some more for you, but we've got lots of changes to make, and we'll be back in just a little while. Thank you. Jack?
I don't mind you people giving another performer a lot of applause, even a foreigner. He comes from Philadelphia. But you don't have to go crazy. After all, Robert Alda's not the only person in show business who can sing a song. No. You had your chance. And you're going to have it again. This is a song I remember when I was just a little fellow. About 27. My mother used to go around the house singing this song. Those of you that don't understand the lyrics may recall the melody as one of your all-time favorites. It's an old Irish folk song. Nice to see we have a few micks in the house tonight. How are you, Gumbad? I don't know what it means. This is an old standard romantic ballad some of you may recall. I'm not singing as well as I might. I have a little touch of arthritis, but we'll do the best we can. Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up. Don't feel blue. All your fears, they're foolish fancies, maybe. You know, dear, I'm in love with you. Every cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until the sun shines through. Smile, my honey dear, while I kiss away each tear. I shall be melancholy too. Every cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until the sun shines through. thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I did hope you'd like the number, but of course I had no idea it would go over quite that well. I see that you like singing here tonight. Betty, Garrett, and I worked out a little duet. We think you might get a kick out of it. Betty, you want to come back out here? Here's Betty Garrett, folks. Betty, before we do this duet from Tchaikovsky that we rehearsed, I'd like to ask you a question. You being a girl, you might be able to help me out. You know, I'm in the motion picture business. That is, I was in it when I left Hollywood. I don't know how I stand now. But I've been in it for some time. There's one thing about my career in pictures that baffles me. That baffles me, too, whatever fell right there. There's one thing about my career that baffles me. I never seem to be able to get the girl. Dennis Morgan always gets the girl, even if he's not in the same picture. So I figured there's got to be something wrong with my attack. I mean, my approach. My technique, then, if you will. And I thought maybe you and I could get together and technique a little bit, and you could point out where I'm wrong as we go along.
Well, Jack, I'd just be happy to help you if I can.
Huh?
I said I'd be happy to help you if I can.
Oh, you can, all right. Betty, I thought we could do a little love scene, and you could point out my errors as I make my errors if I make any errors.
I'd love to,
You mean
Jack.
you will do a love scene with me?
I'd be happy.
You mean you really do a love scene with me?
Why, sure.
Ah, you fool, you. Well, let's get right at it here, shall we? Here we go, laughing and scratching. I just don't want to slip after I get started, that's all. A slippery stage can be a very dangerous thing. Now, Betty, I was going to use my impetuous approach on you. This is sheer devastation, but I've changed my mind, this being Sunday and NBC. Instead of that, I'm going to use my subtle approach. In this, I sneak up on you, but you're unaware of this fact because you're under the spell of my hypnotic glance. But they'll know I'm sneaking. I'll know I'm sneaking, but you're completely in the dark. But boy, will I be sneaky. You ready? Okay, look into my eyes. I say, look into my eyes. Both of them, please. Here we go. I love you, Betty. Pretty sneaky, eh? How's that, Betty?
Did absolutely nothing to me.
Nothing, eh? Guess I better give her both barrels, eh?
Say, Jack.
Oh,
Jack.
here comes Goomba again. What is it?
Jack, I've been watching you from the wing.
Yes?
And I have a little suggestion to make that I...
You think might help the show. I know you
Yeah.
said that before.
No, all kidding aside. I saw you making love to Miss...
Oh, Betty Garrett. You know Betty, don't you?
Well, no, I've never really had the pleasure. I say I've never really had the pleasure.
Well, we can't have that, can we? Betty, did I spray a little? Betty, I'd like to introduce my oldest and dearest friend, Mr. Robert Alda. Bob, this is Betty.
It's a real...
That's enough right there. Just shake hands,
Don't
that's
blow
all.
your top, kid. I mean, no, seriously, I've been watching you, and I don't think you're getting anywhere because I don't think you're using the right approach.
You think this makes you a mental giant?
Well...
Obviously, I'm not using the right approach. That's why I'm not getting any place. What approach would you suggest?
Well, why don't you try the Gable approach?
How do you mean that?
You know, Rhett Butler, Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara.
Oh, Clark Gable.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were talking about Betty Griffin. Oh, no, that's not the same. Clark Gable, eh?
Yeah.
That ought to fracture her. Certainly. Betty, you don't know this, but you're dead.
Yeah.
Clark Gable. She doesn't believe me.
Go on, boy.
I'm going. Don't shove me. Clark Gable. Scarlett? I'm going to take those mules back to the Confederate Army. I don't think this is going to work.
Come on, Jack. You're doing fine, boy.
You could have fooled me.
Keep going.
Scarlett? I'm going to take those mules back to the Confederate Army.
Is that all you have to say to me?
Oh! Yeah, I told you it's not going to work.
Oh, come on. Maybe if you switch the dialogue.
Change the words on,
That's
eh?
the
Okay,
idea.
Scarlett. Those mules are going to take me back to the Confederate Army. Gable's not the game with a switch, I can see that.
No. Why don't you try Peter Lorre?
Yeah. Who?
Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre, you mean the little guy?
The little fellow.
The little guy with the soft-boiled eyes? Oh, I don't think that'll work at all.
go on,
I'm going to
try
try it. Just don't shove me so hard.
Go
huh?
ahead now.
Okay, Peter Lorre. Don't laugh. I can lose an eye this way. Well, come here.
Did you get the information? You didn't get the information?
Here's the copper now.
Why didn't you?
Watch where you're laughing. When you laughed all over me. That's
Jack, I've got it.
What is it?
Ronald Coleman.
Hey, the romantic stuff, the old world, eh?
Yes.
Why didn't we think of that first?
Of course.
This
Right
is
in.
him. My very dearest darling. Oh, I'm sailing now, eh? My very dearest darling. When I took you into the garden...
The garden's over here.
Coleman doesn't work, I can see that.
No, Jack, stand aside, will you please?
Why?
Do you mind if I show you how
Oh,
it's
you're not
done?
going to show me how it's done, are you?
Well, after all, it's right up my alley.
Oh, brother, go ahead.
Now, watch me close.
I'm watching you.
Ah, darling.
Ah, nuts.
Come on now, serious up.
Ryan, repeating that last statement.
I said serious up.
Serious stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm serious.
I'm Roebuck. How are you? Oh,
Stop that!
a little soft music.
Yes,
Watch
go.
this closely.
I want you to
Jack.
watch this boy work.
Am I
That's
down?
my man right there.
Am I down?
Go on, Bob. Give her both barrels, boy. Go on, boy. That's my man right there.
Leave a little in the suit, will you? My darling.
Quite a bit there, Sam. Go ahead, boy.
My darling, when I hold you in my
That's
arms,
it. Now he's doing
and I look at the luster of your hair and the gleam in your eyes, I know, my darling, that you and I were meant to be together for all eternity. Oh, my darling, I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, no, no!
Howdy sketch. I'd like to say a word to you about it because, you see, I wrote it. And there's been a little discussion as to whether it's quite as funny as it should be or not. Now, I may not know much about card tricks or how to do dramatic love scenes, but one thing I do know, it's funny material. I'm sure you'll agree after you see the sketch entitled, well, the title alone. Her husband leaves at 8:29, or life begins at 8:30. It's pretty cute, isn't it?
Hey, I'm a Gene.
Yeah, oh, no.
I've been reading this. You wrote this thing?
Yes, I did.
You're
Matter of
gonna
fact.
do it, huh?
I sure am.
Life begins at a husband left. Oh, is this gonna be murder? Open it up. I'm not gonna do it anyway.
Oh, we're going to do it. I'll say we're going to do it. Okay, Carl, music.
Jack,
Huh?
Jack, the rope's leaking again. Please empty the bucket.
All right.
Oh, there goes the alarm now. Time to get up.
Gee, I hate to go on this business trip.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it now.
You can say that again.
Oh, am I a mess?
I wonder what's on the radio.
Oh, I feel sick. Well, you should try Dr. Morgan's little amber tablets. Here, take one. Oh, boy, do I feel great.
Hey, it's getting late.
I'll ring for breakfast.
I'll start packing for you.
That suitcase of mine is getting pretty shabby, isn't it?
Oh, she's good for another 5 years yet.
Are you kidding, that old bag?
Say, by the way, when you get to Cleveland, don't forget to take Mother to dinner.
I remember. Oh. Hello? Hello? Yes, speaking. Oh, Charlie, I didn't recognize your voice. Right. See you at the station in half an hour. Bye. Come in.
hot black coffee.
That's why you're getting such a big pot. Sugar?
4 lumps.
Good hot coffee. I heard it perking this morning.
Geez, my stomach empty. Come in.
Here's a letter for you. Oh.
It's from my brother Bob. I wonder what he's got to say.
Oh, this thing is pitiful. Oh.
It's too dark in here. Hey, 10 o'clock.
Oh, so soon?
I'll be back in a week.
I can't wait.
I gotta go now. Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Goodbye, darling. Hurry back.
Goodbye.
Has he gone?
I thought he'd never leave.
Oh, my darling. I can't wait to take you in my arms. What luck my living next door.
Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, this was meant to be after all. You're a woman and I'm a man.
Darling.
Aha! I haven't returned a moment too soon. Yeah. I'm going to shoot you.
Oh. I'm shot.
Darling, say something to me. Say something.
You'll never trifle with anybody's affections again.
I died, Mom! You're kidding with me. This is pathetic.
Pathetic?
Yeah, this is a regular tragedy.
Well, you got a lot of nerve busting into my strategy. This gets funny after a while.
Yeah, that's funny?
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is so confused. It couldn't be funny if you played it upside down, sideways, or backwards.
Backwards?
Yeah, backwards.
Oh, backwards. 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 Shall we?
Oh,
You'll never trifle with anybody's affections again.
Darling, say something to me. Say something.
I'm shot. I'm going to shoot you. Aha! I haven't returned a moment too soon.
Darling.
Oh. This was meant to be after all. You're a woman and I'm a man.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, what luck my living next door. I can't wait to hold you in my arms.
I thought he'd never leave.
Has he gone?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, darling. Hurry back.
See you later. Goodbye, darling. I've got to go now.
I can't wait.
I'll be back in a week.
So soon?
Why, it's 10 o'clock. It's too dark in here. It's from my brother Bob. I wonder what he's got to say.
here's a letter for you.
Here's my stomach empty.
I heard it perking this morning. Good hot coffee.
4 lumps.
Sugar? That's why you're getting such a big pot.
I love hot black coffee.
I hope you like our food.
Get the door. Come in. Goodbye. I'll see you at the station in half an hour. Right. Oh, Charlie, I didn't recognize your voice. Yes, speaking. Hello. This I'll never make. I'll remember.
Say, when you get to Cleveland, don't forget to take Mother to dinner.
Are you kidding? That old bag?
Oh, she's good for another 5 years yet.
See? I'll never make this. That suitcase of mine is pretty shabby, isn't it?
I'll start packing for you.
try Dr. Morgan's little amber tablets. Here, take one.
Oh, the wife feels sick.
I wonder what's on the radio.
Oh, am I a mess?
You can say that again.
There's nothing you can do about it now.
Gee, I hate to go on this business trip.
There goes the alarm now. It's time to get up.
I spent a good part of last summer in Europe, and a trip to Europe, of course, means a trip to France, and a trip to France, of course, necessitates some time in Paris. I spent some time in Paris, had a wonderful time. One night, a little difficulty getting around because I didn't understand the language. It was a strange city. One night, I never forget, I wanted to go to a place called the Rue de la Paix, and I wound up in a place called the Montmartre. What happened to me shouldn't. Gee, I'll never forget it. It happened something like this.
Hildegard, have you heard the news? Your husband, Dirty Pierre, he's out of jail.
That's for Dirty Pierre. I'm finished with him. I will find a new lover. He must be tall, strong, handsome, and American.
But if he finds you, he will kill you. You and your lover together.
That's for Dirty Pierre. I will find a new
Could you tell me how to get to the Rue de la Paix?
You are Jacques Carson,
That's right.
the American movie star.
Well, I didn't think...
You will be my new lover.
Hey, well, hold it. Wait a minute. Please. I want to find the Rue de la Paix.
Forget the Rue de la Paix. You and I, we are in love.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Just a minute. You're bending my lens.
He is here, Dirty Pierre. He is looking for you. If he finds you having new lover, he will kill you both.
You have seen him?
I have seen him. He just said hello to me.
Who is Dirty Pierre?
He is my husband, the most dangerous criminal in all France.
I just want to find the Rue de la Paix, that's all.
C'est qui les bons les besoins dans le comptoir. Il te garde, J'ai cuisiné le bon baiser de voilà ma de quoi. Puis disons, laisse-moi le mot de côté. Hildegard, je cuisine les bons étoiles de ton couet. Disons, elle est cuisine de joli combat. Disons là, tu vas mettre de côté, les tuiles de l'heure, I am your husband! Hildegard, je cuisine dans ma chérie, bon le disons.
Liquidos dans les disons, des pois, lollipop.
Dirty Pierre. He killed. Yeah. He killed. Kiss him. No! She loves me. Hildegard.
You still love me? I'm finished with you. I have found a new lover. The American movie star, Jacques Carson.
Jacques Carson. Jacques Carson.
Carson, this is a man.
Jack Carson, I've seen him. He's a little shorty. I'm ready to take him and break his bones and beat him to death.
Pardon me.
When I am through with him.
My name is Carson.
Carson?
Yes.
I do it now.
I just want to find out where the Rue de la Paix is.
Jacques, this is my husband, Dirty Pierre. He will kill us.
Huh? Him?
Me? No. I kill nobody. No.
Yes, he will kill us. We will die like two French lovers together.
No.
Oui.
Look, if he doesn't want to kill us, don't force him on my account. If a fellow doesn't want to kill somebody,
I will make him
How you do
kill
that?
Hey, you can't make me kill him. J'ai des bonheurs. Così de je le hais. Deve me dire non. You pig! You die!
How do you like that?
Missy Mel.
Stop!
Could you tell me how to get to the Rue de la Paix? The Rue de la Paix!
Fellas!
Shall we?
There you go. Thank you. We're a little short on time, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to have you say goodnight to the members of tonight's cast, and here they are, one by one. Let's open the travelers, shall we? Here they are. Well, stand up, kids. Tommy Wells, Peter Leeds, Hal March, the Honey Brothers, Jack Norton, Bob Alden's Buddy Garrett.